Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. Today we are going to talk about Gojo Satoru. Is he alive or not? We'll see. Gojo Satoru is the center of attention among fans of Jujutsu Kaisen after his incredible battle with the King of Curses, Sukuna, finally concluded. This fight lasted for months and saw these incredibly powerful sorcerers fight with their lives on the line and try to one-up each other for the entirety of it. Gojo certainly put in quite a shift and delivered a superior performance throughout the vast majority of the battle. However, at the end of the day, it was Sukuna who ended up winning this fight by chopping Gojo's body in half. Now, Gojo has been proclaimed dead. However, as always, there is a chance for him to return. Fans should remember that Gojo has already rebirthed once in the past, and he can certainly do that all over again. Gojo's very first rebirth came during his fight against Toji Fushiguro. This fight was the very first one in which Gojo was pushed to the absolute extreme and was completely overwhelmed. Toji, who had gained immense power thanks to heavenly restriction, was able to surpass Gojo and outclass him in all aspects of battle. When it comes to physical attributes, Gojo and his powerful Limitless could not hold back against his incredible special grade weapon, and he was certainly unable to keep up at all. Gojo still managed to put up quite a fight against him. However, at the end of it, he failed and was left dying. According to Gojo, however, Toji's only mistake was keeping Gojo's head intact. Around this time, Gojo was trying to figure out how to best utilize reverse cursed technique. While he was not able to get a grasp of red, and this technique at the time, being put in a near-death state finally gave him the answers that he was seeking. Gojo successfully managed to use reverse cursed technique to heal himself, and moments later, he was standing in front of Toji once again. This time, however, Gojo completely outclassed him and used his newly developed hollow purple to decimate the monstrous fighter. This was termed as Gojo's very first rebirth, and it was at this moment that he proclaimed himself to be the honored one across heaven and earth. Essentially, on the day that Gojo was defeated by Toji, he realized that he could very well become invincible. Gojo grasped the power to use reverse cursed technique, and once he did that, he could recover from any injury as long as his head remained intact. Furthermore, he also developed a way to keep his body surrounded by infinity at all times. He could also refill his burnt-out cursed energy with reverse cursed technique, and thanks to the fact that he had 6 eyes, the amount of energy that he expended was very small, which almost made it seem like Gojo had infinite cursed energy reserves. All things into consideration, no injury, no matter how grave it is strong enough to kill Gojo as long as his head remains. For Gojo to heal completely, he only needs his reverse cursed energy output to be at the maximum. From there onwards, he can successfully heal himself. This is a very simple condition for him to meet, especially if he can even refill his burnt-out cursed energy with reverse cursed technique. The end to Gojo versus Sukuna was quite cathartic. For one, Gojo took absolute control of the fight towards the end, and he used maximum output blue to constrict the life out of Vegito. He then launched a powerful red and combined it with the remnants of blue and gave rise to a remote version of hollow purple, which blew up Shinjuku and scarred the entire city. Prior to this, Gojo landed several powerful black flashes one after the other on all 3 of his enemies. It was quite clear to see that he was in the zone, and when the hollow purple exploded, Gojo was the only one left standing properly. Sukuna was on death's door while his Shikigami had completely been destroyed. Gojo has already rebirthed once from a very similar condition. There is no reason as to why he cannot do it again. His brain is intact and his reverse cursed technique is full as well. By all means, Gojo should be able to heal himself. Even if by some means, his healing would be slower, he should still be able to return. This is an idea that was set up by Jij in the story himself, and for him to not rely on it right now, when he most needs it, would be, quite honestly, inexplicable. What further strengthens this idea is the fact that when Gojo held the conversation with his friends, He did not look set on taking the south route. Instead, Gojo wants to seek a newer version of himself and go the north route. If he does that, then Gojo is all set for another rebirth. Thanks for watching. For now, that's all we know, and we have to wait to see. Bye-bye.